So today we are going to learn one important aspect of grammar, and that aspect is called brainstorming in the present tense. Now, what do I mean by brainstorming in the present tense? Most of the times we know what it should be, but when we speak, we are not able to understand what exactly is the tense and what exactly is the tense that you should be using. So when I say present tense, now as we know, there are three types of tenses in a broader perspective: present, past, and future. But each of it is further divided into four parts. So today we are going to storm our brains, focusing on the four tenses that are there in the present tense. So, firstly, first is called simple present. Now, what do I mean by simple present? I want you to understand this very carefully. Simple present is activity that we do generally, our routine activities. I wake up, I brush my teeth, I take a bath, I get ready. These are all activities that we do in our everyday routine. 90% of your conversations will be in simple present tense. For example, if I ask you, how are you? You will say, I am fine. If I ask you, what do you do? For example, you will say, I work in a bank. If I ask you, where do you live? You will say, I live in XYZ area, correct? So most of our conversations happen in simple present. Now, one golden rule that you need to know in simple present is, we all know that there are 7 types of pronouns: I, we, you, they, he, she, and it. These are the 7 types of pronouns in grammar. The golden rule that you need to remember is that most of the people forget is, when you talk about I, we, you, and they, your verb is going to be singular. I repeat, when you talk about I, we, you, and they, your verb is going to be singular. And when you talk about he, she, it, about a third person, about a boy, he, a girl, she, or a thing, it, the verb becomes plural. For example, I play, we play, you play, they play. With I, we, you, they, the verb is singular. But when you talk about he, she, it will become he plays, she plays. So with I, we, you, they, it is singular. With he, she, it is plural. And if you want to make it negative, with I, we, you, they, you will use do not. I do not play, we do not play, you do not play, they do not play. And when you talk about he, she, it, you will use does not. He does not play. I want you to focus on this. Now, with he, she, it, the verb is plural only when you make it positive. But when you are making it negative, it will be only play. This is the rule of grammar. Once there is does in your statement or question, the verb will take the singular form. So Raj plays negative, Raj does not play. So I play, I do not play. Question will be, do I play? How do I play? Why do I play? When do I play? Where do I play? Any suitable WH question. When you talk about he, she, it, Raj plays. Raj does not play. Does Raj play? When does Raj play? Or how does Raj play? Where does Raj play? With whom does Raj play? So this is the golden rule of simple present, something that we do generally. Now let me take you to the second tense, that is present continuous. Present continuous means activity that is going on now. At the moment, I am talking, you are listening, we are learning. This is all about present continuous action going on now. So the golden rule of present continuous is, with I, you will use am. With he, she, it, you will use is. With we, you, they, you will use are. For example, I am playing. Negative, I am not playing. Question, am I playing? WH question, why am I playing? When am I playing? How am I playing? Raj is eating. Positive, Raj is not eating. Negative, is Raj eating? When is Raj eating? What is Raj eating? How is Raj eating? With we, you, they, you will use are. My friends, more than one. My friends are playing. My friends are not playing. Are my friends playing? How are my friends playing? When are my friends playing? Where are my friends playing? This is present continuous tense. Now let's come to present perfect. Present perfect means activity that is just now completed. Just now, within 20-30 minutes. अभी अभी जो हो चुका है. So the rule for present perfect is you will use with I, we, you, they, you will use have plus the verb will be of the third form. And with he, she, it, you will use has and the verb will be of the third form. For example, I have eaten. मैं खा चुकी हूँ. I have not eaten. मैं नहीं खा चुकी हूँ. Have I eaten? When have I eaten? Or why have I eaten? Similarly, with he, she, it, he has eaten. He has not eaten. Has he eaten? What has he eaten? Why has he eaten? This is present perfect, something that is just now completed. And we go to the last tense, that is present perfect continuous. Present perfect continuous means activity started in the past, but still it is going on. I repeat, activity started in the past, but still it is going on. For example, if you are working in ABC company and you started working in 2020, now it is 2022, you are still working with the same company. So action started in the past, but still it is going on. That means it is present perfect continuous tense. Activity started in the past, still going on. I have been eating. I have been working with this company since 2020. Negative, I have not been working with this company since 2020. Question, have I been working with this company? Why have I been working with this company? When have I been working with this company? This all will be in present perfect continuous tense. And when you talk about he, she, it, you will use has. He has been reading newspaper since childhood. He has not been reading newspaper since childhood. Has he been reading newspaper since childhood? How has he been reading? Or when has he been reading? This is nothing but present perfect continuous tense. So we have learned in this one slide how to frame all the positives, negatives, questions with WH and questions without WH in the present tense. We have learned simple present positive negative questions, present continuous positive negative questions, present perfect positive negative questions, and present perfect continuous positive negative questions. This is called brainstorming in the present, where we learn all the four tenses and how to make them positive, negative, and questions for a better understanding. Now we are going to focus on the vocabulary. The first picture is this, and this picture shows hurt. There is another word for hurt that says battered. Another word for hurt means battered. If you are hurt, you will say, I am battered. Next, this picture shows a kurti that is loose. For loose, you will say slack. If the fitting is loose, you can say the fitting is slack. Slack is nothing but loose. This picture shows shiny. Behind the tree, if you can see the sun rays, and because of the sun rays, the tree is shining. So instead of shining, you will say gleaming. Another word for shining is gleaming. This picture shows creative. Someone, an artist has made a creative poster. Instead of creative, you will say innovative. Creative is nothing but innovative. Smart. For smart, you will say brainy. For smart, you will say brainy. So let's have a quick recapitulation. Instead of saying I am hurt, you will say I am battered. The outfit is loose. You will say the outfit is slack. The sun is shiny. The sun is gleaming. You are smart. You are brainy. I am creative. I am innovative. So these are the 5 vocabulary words that we have learned. So what have we learned in this? We have learned brainstorming all the 4 tenses in the present tense. We have made the statements and we have learned the vocabulary. So this is what we have done. Now going to some common grammar mistakes that people make. Now I'm going to tell you incorrect statement, okay? For example, I wake up at 6 o'clock a.m. Now this is incorrect. You can say I wake up at 6 a.m. or you can say I wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning. Morning and a.m. will never come together because a.m. matlab morning. Next error that people make, I look forward to meet you. It should be I look forward to meeting you. This is generally in emails. When you have a sign off, you make use of this. I sang sweet. It should be I sang sweetly. I accept your invitation for the party. It should be I accept your invitation to the party. Someone has called you to the party, so you accept the invitation. My office is in the first floor. It should be my office is on the first floor. So these are some common grammar mistakes that people make and we should be avoiding this. It's very, very important that we avoid this. So it's easy for us to frame short, simple statements that will give you quick confidence. So brainstorming in the present followed by vocabulary and some commonly grammar mistakes that people do while speaking is something that we have done for the day.